Okay, so today's video is fairly short. It's just of us pulling that big walnut tree, and like I mentioned in it, I think Axe Cut Timber is the user's name. You commented the other day about how we just had to cut it, and I mean, I can't argue with you on it because it's just something we stewed on all weekend. But some of our concerns and fears about it were right about how it was going to cut. So I'm actually filming this part of the video this morning, and the video was filmed yesterday because I got so busy yesterday afternoon. I didn't get a chance to get the video up, and I didn't get home till late last night. I had another project going on and didn't get a chance to, like I said, get the video up or kind of add a little more footage to the video, kind of like what I'm doing here. I actually went and bought a new pair of boots yesterday, and to me, buying a pair of boots is kind of a big deal. You know, if you watch last year's video, the conundrum we had with them discontinuing the Justin boots I used. Well, same thing, same deal this year. I went to the same old little boot store in Sheldon, Missouri I always go to. I got over there, and I kind of knew this year I was going to shop around because I knew I wasn't getting my Justins. I ended up with a pair of Double H boots, Double H logger boots. I always like the logger boots because the reason I like the logger boots, they've got the, you know, the high heel on them. Yeah, I wear high heels, I guess, in a way. The boot's tall. I like it for the ankle support because I've rolled both my ankles. One of them I've rolled 2 or 3 times, and the other one just maybe once or twice. So my ankles are kind of, even at my age, my ankles aren't in the greatest shape in the world. So I like all the ankle support I can get with boots, kind of keep that stability. Just the boot itself, it's a fairly tall boot, and I like that too. Like I said, I kind of like that support there. So, and I'll see if I can get some video of these Double H boots. But of course, right now we're in the break-in period, and that's never fun. The break-in period of a pair of boots or shoes is never fun. Of course, these boots are stiff, and they'll get better. You know, I know they'll get better. And these boots aren't waterproof, and they don't have the Gore-Tex, which I'm so used to the Justins being waterproof with the Gore-Tex lining. So we'll see how I get along with these. The Double H were a little bit more money. They're American-made boot, which I'm real happy with that because, you know, with logger threads and everything we do there, we always try to support American and buy American. So, but yeah, Double H boots is what I'm rocking now. I'll try to get some pictures of those or video. Guys, enjoy today's video of us pulling that tree. Dad does a really good job of getting it on the ground. You can see him kind of take off running there towards the end. And truth be told, I guess the tree was completely off and wanting to go back the other direction. He cut a little much of it, I think, but it was bad, so you'll see. Enjoy today's video, guys. Check out everything we do with logger threads. You won't be disappointed. It's something we've worked really hard for. We're pretty proud of what we do there. Like I said, I'm wearing a Logger Threads Tree Hugger shirt today. So if you haven't tried Logger Threads apparel, definitely give it a shot. You'll like it. It's good stuff. Guys, we'll see you. Well, I believe Axe Cut Timber, the user who commented that we were probably going to cut it, you were right. It just eats away at me and gets the best of me. So we got the line stretched out here. We brought a ladder this morning. I climbed up in it about as high as we could and hooked the cable in it. Dad looked it over real good. You can see it's a tall tree. Fence is right there, right on about 3 feet on the back side of it. It's not going to be easy, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I'm glad Dad's the one running the saw. See, he's got the mindset and the know-how to put the cuts and where everything needs to be on that thing and leave what holds needs to be held. And I think we're going to leave a lot of the backside hold, and we're just going to try to winch it on over. My dad says it leans out this way more so than straight north. So we're going to try to bring it down here. These things always make me nervous. We do a lot of them. I don't necessarily like it all the time, but it's just part of the job. I'm glad we're equipped and have the skill set to do it. I mean, over the years, we've literally pulled hundreds, if not thousands, of these trees. And each time, you know, some of them worry you more than others. But you just do it and go on. It's part of it. I'm gonna jump on the skidder here now that he's cutting, that way I can be ready to go. I always idle the skidder up with these hand throttles. I kind of idle them up that way. If you need that sudden burst of power from the winch, you got it. I don't idle it up real high, just not even a quarter throttle, just a little over idle speed. That way, when it's ready to go, it's ready to go. I like things to be quick and snappy when it needs to be. Which these Deere winches are usually, from my experience with the Deere skidders, the Deere winches are usually, they're pretty fast winches anyway. I've been on machines with the Gearmatics before, and I think the Gearmatics are strong, but they're slow. But these Deere winches are a little faster. So in cases like this, it's nice knowing you got that when you need it. It's a heck of a tree. Now, we left this here when we cut this job last fall. You can see over here to my right, there's an old tree top from last fall's harvest. I pushed it out of the way to make my pull road through here. Have a good clear shot. And actually, if that tree comes right back this way, we are in range of that tree top kind of getting on the back end of me here, the very top of it, which that's fine. Just about go time. Dad's clipping the back side of it. I'll try to hold the camera as steady as I can. Right now my mindset's on Dad. It's go time now. Waiting for him to give me the signal. It's coming over. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have went any better than what it did. A lot of geometry involved in pulling trees. Not that I'm a mathematician by any means, but of course, the higher you get up in them, the more leverage you got for pulling. And then it all comes down to your cuts, the angle you want to pull it, how hard it leans, a lot of factors involved. So a lot goes into it. Makes me nervous a lot, but there's nobody I'd rather do it with than Dad when it comes to pulling trees. He's a master at it for sure. Well, we knew it was gonna be bad. We had to take off about 4 foot of it. It's a shame, that's a big tree, but there's some telltale signs on some of these old trees. Like right there was one of them. That was starting to go bad down there, and the stump was awful swollen. Starting to kind of show some bad on the back side here, which that's part of the reason we cut it so high anyway. We don't normally cut those walnut this high, but when you know, you know. So that's a deep hole there. It goes about 4 foot in. Still made a decent log, but it knocked it out of the high grade category. You can see how big it is here in the video. Big piece of wood, a lot of lumber in it, but knocked it out of the veneer grade, that's for sure. But it's down. It is down.